ground systems are subjected to health checks. All these activities are currently we are about 21 minutes from the launch time.
Minus 21 minutes. Request all stations change over to channel 2.
Good evening everyone, welcome to the live stream of LVM3 launch, which is targeting 36 One Web satellites to 601 km altitude. Today with me we have Mr. V.
Good evening everyone. Hi. It's going to be a very exciting launch today. After a very long time we can witness the launch of GSLV Mark III. It's a very exciting launch.
Indeed. And this is the first commercial flight. Big day for OneWeb,
Minus 20 minutes.
Bharti Airtel, and of course for NSIL and ISRO.
Yeah. It's going to be a like OneWeb is competitor is SpaceX with Starlink. So it's going to be a very big competition between SpaceX and let's say OneWeb. So ISRO, SpaceX and ISRO we can say.
The mission executives are conveying the readiness of their respective systems.
This is vehicle director. Based on the vehicle system performance, LVM3 M2, One Web India One mission, launch vehicle is ready for launch.
Satellite director to mission director. All satellites and dispenser are ready for launch.
ROD to mission director. Range is ready for the launch of LVM3 M2 One Web India One mission.
The director to mission director.
In the VIP gallery we can see we have ex-ISRO chairman and
One Web India One mission.
Mr. V. भारती मित्र भी था, सुनील मित्र था क्या?
This is mission director. Based on the clearances from vehicle director, satellite director, range operations director, TGC director, the LVM3 M2 One Web India One mission is authorized.
All stations to note. Mission director has given authorization for launch.
Here we have mission authorization and soon we
अभी
have
आपने सुना
VLS.
स्ट्रैक के निदेशक, उपग्रह निदेशक, यान निदेशक, रेंज निदेशक, टेलीमेट्री ट्रैकिंग एंड कमांड निदेशक,
This vehicle director
इन सभी ने
is
अपने
already
तंत्रों की सूचना मिशन निदेशक को दे दी और इसके बाद इन सभी तंत्रों को संतोषजनक पाने पर मिशन निदेशक ने ऑटोमेटिक लॉन्च सीक्वेंस तथा लॉन्च को आगे जाने की अनुमति दे दी है.
You have watched on your screens the mission director clearing the launch and authorizing the start of automatic launch sequence a little while ago. The vehicle is hereafter on the onboard computers. The final parameter verification of the rocket stages takes place. Decisions will be taken by the onboard computers in autonomous mode hereafter.
In the early morning of LVM3 M2 mission from India's spaceport Sriharikota is for launching 36 numbers of OneWeb Gen 1 satellites. With this launch, we are entering into the international commercial launch through NSIL. This is the first commercial mission for LVM3 through NSIL, and it is our first multi-satellite mission to low Earth orbit. It is also the first launch from India with a 6-ton payload, which is the highest ISRO has.
You can see this diagram, like, presentation which they are showing.
Segment of S200
That
is assembled
about
with the nozzle
orientation.
and control system
Yes.
Very
elements,
interesting
and thereafter the middle and heading
diagram.
segments
Yes,
in dedicated assembly towers and
Is
shifted
there
on
like,
to the
do you know
mobile
how it
launch
is,
pedestal for the
Mr.
assembly of
Mr. X, like,
igniter
do you know how
and the
it
strap-on nose
works
cone
and
that houses
any
control
idea about that?
electronics. And this is
About
being
the
carried out
mission phases.
in the solid stage assembly building called
About that
SSAB.
orientation, like the presentation now.
Yes.
Did they show
Yeah, in that slide, it shows the different phases of the mission. So this mission will last for about 1.5 hours, and satellites would be deployed in different phases, and it would require different orientations of the final terminal stage before sets of satellites are deployed. तो अलग अलग फेजेस में सैटेलाइट्स को डिप्लॉय किया जाएगा.
so different plane it will be like third stage में रहेगा वो different plane में रहेगा.
Right. I think so. There would be 9 orientations before all the satellites are deployed. And first satellite separation set would be around 19 minutes 46 seconds after the liftoff. Just summing up that some events of the launch today. First of all, 2 S200s would be ignited, followed by L110 stage, about 46 kilometers. Then S200 separation, followed by PLF separation and L110 separation. Then it would be cryo C25 ignition, followed by shutoff, and then separations of the payloads.
Without compromising any of the quality, reliability and safety measures, and were done in a qualified playroom. SDSC provided
This
the
S200 is the solid propellant rocket,
and checkout
and it's
interface
one of the largest
verified
so,
the seat. Integration
we
of
have,
LVM3
which will be flown with
vehicle
largest solid
by
booster.
tracking the
Then
stages
L110
carried out
is the liquid
in
propulsion.
SSAB and VAB facilities
Will
and
be
moved to launch pad
it's
on
equal
15th
to, and
October
C25 is
2023.
the
From the entire launch
cryo
campaign,
stage.
there was no anomalies.
So it's a
In
cryogenic
the
engine.
meantime, the range system
So we
involving
have like
radar,
solid, liquid
telecommand,
and cryo. Like
MOTR, ground station, communication, vehicle surveillance, CCTV subsystems are verified along with the real
So this particular launch for GSLV Mark III is special in such a case that they are targeting
all the range systems
first time the LEO orbit.
the support for liftoff.
That's the L110
And
core stage being prepared
in
a
addition to
specialized
this,
facility horizontally, and it will
this
be
is
moved
again
to SSAB
the first polar
for tilting
launch for
and precise
GSLV.
assembly between the two S200 motors.
यहाँ आप देख रहे हैं L110
Yeah.
स्टेज पूरी तरह तैयार तथा परीक्षण
लियो
पूर्ण
जाने के लिए
होकर
like,
आईपीएस
they can lift off
महेंद्रगिरी
with more
द्वारा
weight.
शार लाया जाता है और शार
Like
में
around
आगे
10
के परीक्षण तथा
10
एकीकरण
tons or
कार्यक्रम
something it
जारी
can
किए जाते हैं.
take it to lower orbit. If it could have been to geostationary
आप
orbit,
देख
it would
रहे
have
हैं
become like less weight.
दो नोजल हैं
Like
या
around
दो
5,000
विकास
tons
इंजन के
to
नोजल हैं
geostationary and around 10,000 tons.
पूर्णतः तैयार L110 स्टेज.
The forthcoming launch is the fifth mission in the success saga of LVM3. LVM3 is being human trained for the human spaceflight mission Gaganyaan, and as part of human training of LVM3, more confidence building tests of all propulsion systems,
Probably Krishna Nair,
L100,
director.
S200, and cryo stages have been conducted successfully.
Director of VSSC, right?
More confidence into the vehicle system performance, and also proved the
VSSC, yeah, like I missed that. VSSC, yeah, SC,
SDSC sir. No, I think so. VSSC के chairman है.
VSSC, yeah.
There are 36 satellites, each weighing about 145 kg. The vehicle liftoff mass is nearly 643 tons. The upcoming mission is a unique one which demands separation of all 36 satellites into 600 kilometer orbit, and the separation
I don't know whether
in such a way that
ISRO will broadcast this stream for 1.5 hours, or would they just shut off after
this is achieved by
2 or 3 payload separations?
reorienting the cryo stage using the onboard
Yeah, I also think so. Like all payload separation, they will not show. Maybe initial one payload or two payload they will show.
500 second or
And I see that for one hour more than
In order to be
I don't think so
compatible
they
with
can
the
trust me.
customer satellite
Right.
dispenser interface, the payload adapter was modified and a new PLA was realized.
Yeah, this is very important point he was discussing regarding the payload adapter. So as we have more number of satellites, and according to the dimensions of it, the PLA needs to be modified as well.
और L110 को समायोजित कर व्हीकल असेंबली बिल्डिंग लाया गया।
Propulsion complex have realized and delivered the L110 and C25 stages for this vehicle. L110 stage is the liquid stage with 110 tons of UH25 and N24 propellant combination powered by twin Vigas engines delivering 160 tons of thrust. This stage function is managed by 69 fluid control components and modules. The C25 cryogenic stage is fully indigenously developed with LH2 and large propellant loading of 28 tons and is powered by a 19-ton thrust C20 cryogenic engine operating on gas generator cycle. For this mission, C25 stage alone adds a velocity of 14,800 km per hour, which is 54% of the total incremental velocity required for this mission. This mission is a very complex mission. After C25 stage shutdown, we have to separate all 36 satellites in various locations. For this purpose, unlike in earlier missions, C25 stage has to operate for 4,500 seconds after the C25 engine shutdown. The mission management and maneuver is done utilizing residual propellant and gases from the propellant tanks. Extensive fluid flow and
He just said like 4,000 per seconds. I think
are carried out to understand the
it's
fluid
burn time
behavior
missing
and propellant evaporation
after stage.
under micro-G conditions. To accomplish this mission, elaborate mission simulation studies are carried out and necessary improvements have been done in the vehicle and mission management systems.
That's the C25 moving to PAB for assembly.
This is the C25 engine upper stage.
पूर्ण प्रदर्शन पर VAB लाया जाता है। यह तीसरा चरण है LVM3 का। इसे VAB लाकर L110 स्टेज के ऊपर में सावधानी
First, it takes from the launch to the achieving the final goal and as well as passivation of the upper stage. Another very unique feature is the precision injection of each satellite such that they don't collide during separation. Not only collide during separation, but also maintain the separation in the long term also. This calls for certain maneuvers as well as pointing of the launch vehicle as well as add certain incremental velocity between satellite separation. So this need to be done in a very precise manner, and for this the laser gyros are equipped or they have the capability to measure arc seconds, that is 1 by 3600 of a degree, as well as micro G, that is 1 millionth of acceleration due to gravity. Also we have Navic based GNSS aided navigation system so that the preliminary orbit determination can be carried out and the POD can be made available to the customer.
Here's the equipment B. Prepared satellites assembled to the dispenser and encapsulated assembly with payload pairing in the SPF2.
इक्विपमेंट बे में जिसमें यान से संबंधित सभी
It's
एवियोनिक्स
very
पैकेज
huge.
होते
Like
हैं उसे
GSLV pairing
विकसित कर दिया गया। उसके पश्चात
is
इसमें से सभी
some 6 meter long.
Yes, indeed. And here in integration, this technique is also different. PSLV में क्या होता है, इंटीग्रेशन बिल्डिंग में ही ज़्यादातर सैटेलाइट को लाके इंटीग्रेट करके फिर इनकैप्सुलेट करते हैं. बट इन दिस केस दे इनकैप्सुलेटेड फर्स्ट एंड देन ब्रॉट टू इंटीग्रेशन बिल्डिंग.
The integration between, okay. Because of the length of the pairings, it is done separately, or is there any other reason?
I think so, because of the size and number of satellites.
Where the launch vehicle
That
is
makes sense.
ascending to the 600 kilometer polar orbit with an inclination of 87.4 degrees. This track
This time ISRO has done very separate type of broadcasting, like different centers, directors, chairmans, and all. Yet discussing about different topics and different phases of the integration. Be interesting, like because normally these whole things are not shared.
Yes, I think so. This is the first time they are broadcasting like this.
Otherwise, normally like only the command, that center from Sriharikota, that only that will be visible, and some small video they used to play. But now it's different. It's good.
This track has successfully operationalized a 4.6 meter post-transportable terminal with the advanced features which can be operated at any suitable location, either on land or on sea, which even in rough and inclement weather can support the mission.
Yeah, they are sending a ship for tracking. Last time, I think so, during Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan mission, they were sending there were ships which will track the signals. So this time also they are doing the same thing.
The launch of LVM3 One Web mission, the fourth launch of ISRO in the year 2022. The early launches being those of workhorse PSLV and the maiden launch for SSLV. While Satish Dhawan Space Center is all set to host its 83rd launch vehicle mission and the second launch pad its 31st mission, this is the fifth time LVM3 is set to lift off.
LVM3 पंचम पीढ़ी का प्रमोचक रॉकेट है. यह भीम का रॉकेट पिछले सभी यानों की तुलना में सबसे अधिक विकसित तथा उन्नत अभिकल्पित किया गया है. इसकी ऊंचाई 43.5 मीटर तथा व्यास 4 मीटर का होता है. इसका कुल उत्थापन भार लगभग 640 टन का होता है. यह 3 चरणों वाला प्रमोचक रॉकेट इसकी क्षमता 4 टन के नितंबार को भूतुल्यकालीन अवतरण कक्षा में ले जाने की है अथवा 8 टन के नितंबार को निम्नवत कक्षा में स्थापित करने की है.
इस मिशन में सबसे भारी पेलोड कैरी करने वाला है LVM3. And the intended orbit is nearly polar. SSPOs तो नहीं है, but yes, inclination is about 87.4 degrees.
Yeah, 600 kilometer.
हाँ. And the payloads which are 36 One Web communication satellites. Each payload is about 147.5 kgs.
Thereafter, the developmental launches designated as D1 and D2 had carried GSAT class of communication satellites. The first operational launch F1 had Chandrayaan-2 as its payload on 22nd of July 2019. We are about
Yeah, Chandrayaan was launched by GSLV. This mission also will prove like towards the development of Gaganyaan. If this successful like Gaganyaan, like it will not the date will not push because already they are like they have pushed the date to 3 years. Success of this mission is very important, especially the launch vehicles.
मुख्य उद्देश्य 36 उपग्रहों को जिनका कुल भार 5,800
Just we saw the MLP,
किलोमीटर की वृत्ताकार
uh,
कक्षा में
the launch pedestal.
4 डिग्री के झुकाव के साथ
So this launch pedestal is usually changed with the type of launch vehicle. If you can see here, these S200s are sitting on the launch pedestal, and there are two interfaces. Whereas for PSLV there is only one interface that takes all the load. Here the L110 is suspended, whereas S200s are interfaced with the launch pedestal.
It's nearing the launch. Just 20 seconds. Yes.
I think so. This audio is coming in from launch view gallery.
Launch view gallery. Yeah. I think so even this side, like this video, I think so is
Shot from
shooted
there.
from that side. Yeah. Because the sudden glow it was there.
Right. This dual plume looks so beautiful.
इसके कंपन महसूस कर रहे हैं
Clearing the night sky, the LVM3 M2 mission moves forward. 25 meters longest rocket boosters, each carrying 205 tons of
इस साउंड बैरियर के वक्त तो वो काफ़ी वाइब्रेट करता होगा लॉन्च व्यू गैलरी, खासकर GSLV के लिए.
हाँ. थोड़ा वो गिर जाता होगा.
वी हैव विटनेस्ड SSLV D1, तो उसमें भी वी फेल्ट सम वाइब्रेशन इन द लॉन्च व्यू गैलरी, एंड इसमें तो फॉर श्योर इट वुड बी ह्यूज. So here we had confirmation of nominal performance of the first stage. And parameters look pretty close.
So now L110 engine will start.
Here we have the confirmation.
Yeah, animation is separate.
Now the next big event is the separation of the 5 meter PLF.
Yeah, yeah.
अब यान 127 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई प्राप्त कर चुका है तथा घने वातावरण से बाहर जा चुका है, इसलिए ऊष्माकवच को पृथक कर दिया गया है और अब यान
इस एनिमेशन में एटीट्यूड करेक्शन विजिबल है.
हाँ, yeah.
It is swaying towards. Yeah, it is swaying inwards.
It's very clearly visible.
Yeah.
I thought it's problem with animation or something,
Could be.
but it's very visible. Because ऐसे ही tilt like अभी दिखाया कोई चंद्रयान 2 का भी था. चंद्रयान 2 जब लैंड कर रहा था वो लैंडर भी उल्टा हो गया था उसमें एनिमेशन.
हाँ.
लाइक उसका कोई एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं था. लाइक इसरो की तरफ से कोई एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं आया. पर
Closed loop guidance has been initiated now.
अराउंड 300 सेकेंड्स में वो L110 को बंद किया जाएगा. अभी तक तो सब नॉर्मल ही दिख रहा है.
हाँ. काफ़ी क्लोज मैच हो रहा है पैरामीटर्स जो है. If the red lines and green lines are overlaying each other, then the parameters can be said that they are closely matching and trajectory is nominal.
इंजन बंद हो गया. शट डाउन एंड सेपरेशन.
CMD ED ये क्या कमांड एग्जीक्यूटेड है.
कहाँ पे सीन देखा नहीं. सो
वो फ्लाइट पैरामीटर्स दिखा रहा था. So the vehicle is about 200 kilometers away from the intended altitude. हाँ यहाँ पे देख C25 ignition CMD ED
अच्छा
executed maybe command executed or commanded
executed maybe I think so.
or commanded.
इस श्रीलंका के ऊपर से आ रहा
नहीं ऊपर से नहीं जा रहा,
है पर वो पोजीशन के हिसाब से तो वो
काफ़ी
श्रीलंका के ऊपर ही दिख रहा
क्लोज होगा.
है अंटार्कटिका में भी ट्रैकिंग स्टेशन
काफ़ी क्लोज होगा मे बी श्रीलंका.
हाँ क्योंकि डायरेक्ट वो मैप दिख रहा है, मैप से नीचे ही है श्रीलंका.
सुनील मित्तल, राधाकृष्णन सर, किरण कुमार सर एंड पवन गोयनका. शिवन भी बैठा है. Altitude almost reaching to 601 kilometers, and now the orbit would be circularized, and that is clearly shown in the left chart. Yet the velocity is to be increased. So till now we have had successful liftoff from SDSC Shar second launch pad, and we have had successful operation of S200s, L110, and the separations of the stages as well as the PLF. Now C25 is operating, and we are about to reach 601 kilometers altitude.
By 900 seconds, C25 will shut down. Now it's around 665 seconds.
Now the only objective of C25 is to increase the velocity. यही 4.7 relative velocity को 7.2 या 3 के आसपास लेके जाएगा.
अल्टीट्यूड तो अचीव कर दिया।
हाँ अगर इस ग्राउंड ट्रेस को देखेंगे तो अब ऑलमोस्ट परपेंडिकुलर लाइन लग रही है वो, बिकॉज द इंटेंडेड इंक्लिनेशन इज अबाउट 87 डिग्रीज एंड इफ यू कंपेयर दिस विद PSLV का ग्राउंड ट्रेस फॉर SSP ऑर्बिट्स it would be more inclined towards our left. Longitude tending towards 60 वाला मार्क। अभी तो एकदम it is like perpendicular line ना।
टुवर्ड्स राइट आएगा ना मैप का?
नहीं SSPO में लेफ्ट में जाएगा। अगर इक्वेटोरियल लॉन्च है देन इट वुड गो टुवर्ड्स राइट। Some anomaly seen here. ट्रैकिंग का कुछ इशू है क्या?
ट्रैकिंग पे परफॉर्मेंस नॉर्मली
INS के हिसाब से तो इट इज ऑल गोइंग वेल। फ्यू सेकंड्स बैक ऑल्टीट्यूड थोड़ा इंक्रीज हो गया था। इट वाज अबाउट 625 kilometers and now the vehicle is stabilizing the parameters and it is all going according to the objectives and the plan. C25 सेट ऑफ के बाद कुछ टाइम का कोस्टिंग रहेगा ना?
ऑपरेशन स्टार्ट होगा लाइक कुछ 200 सेकंड्स के बाद, लाइक
3 मिनट के आसपास। हाँ 3 मिनट के बाद होगा। Separation altitude would be about 606 kilometers and we have had a successful shut off of C25. And we can confirm the parameters once we see the flight events. So as per the CLG, these events are taking place. C25 shut off happened at 9:37 seconds, whereas predicted event was to happen at 9:45.
Yeah, that is around 8 seconds difference. This we can say like DSLV as a launcher, it's very successful.
प्रथम समूह के प्रक्षेपण की स्थितियां प्राप्त की जा चुकी हैं और कुछ ही क्षणों में प्रथम 4 उपग्रह जिनका नाम है 1K, 3K, 5K तथा 7K प्रक्षेपित किए जाएंगे।
Separation of the first batch about to happen.
आप यह एनिमेशन देख पा रहे हैं C25 जो कि तृतीय चरण है LVM3 का, उसे बंद कर दिया गया है तथा थ्रस्टर्स की मदद से इसे उचित अभिवृद्धि प्रदान की जा रही है।
फर्स्ट बैच के सेपरेशन के 30 सेकेंड्स के बाद सेकंड बैच consisting 4 sats 2A, 4A, 6A, 8A would be deployed.
थर्टी सेकेंड्स के बाद you can see the separation of the satellites.
कर दिया गया है। प्रथम 4
It's going radially out, all satellites. Yeah.
5K तथा 7K उपग्रह पृथक हो चुके हैं।
I have not seen separation like this before. Starlink वगैरह में doesn't happen radially.
Yeah. One by one deployment happens.
The range operations director that the first batch of 4 satellites, namely 1K, 3K, 5K and 7K, have been successfully separated. And the second batch
After
also
30
have
seconds,
been
like
successfully
second batch is separated.
Their names are 2A, 4A, 6A and
Now we'll have a secondary orientation of the C25, which will take about 450 seconds, 7 मिनट के आसपास लगा.
तो 450 सेकंड्स ले रहा है रीओरिएंटेशन के लिए.
हाँ.
वो रीओरिएंटेशन वेलोसिटी इंक्रीज करने के लिए या कोई प्लेन चेंज करने के लिए?
हाँ, आई थिंक सो. ऑल्टीट्यूड में डिफरेंस है.
ऑल्टीट्यूड डिफरेंस
थर्ड वाला बैच शायद 615 ऑल्टीट्यूड पे रहेगा.
So they are going to stream all separations.
Yes. सैट 16 तक तो दिखा रहा है, मतलब चार बैचेस होगा. उसके बाद वो ट्रैकिंग से बाहर चला जाएगा.
हाँ. अंटार्कटिका के बाद तो साउथ अमेरिका आएगा शायद. साउथ अमेरिका, यूएस, नॉर्थ अमेरिका.
Eight satellites have already been deployed.
Altitude भी बढ़ रहा है 610.
LVM3 One Web India One mission is about to set several firsts, like its being the first commercial mission of LVM3 with NSIS. First time ever, LVM3 is carrying multiple satellites and injecting in the low Earth orbit. The largest ever an Indian rocket is carrying that is 6 tons of payload. This gigantic launch vehicle of ISRO, LVM3, is carrying 6 tons for this mission, which is the aggregate mass of the 36 OneWeb satellites and the satellite dispenser. Speaking about the association, this is the first time that OneWeb has collaborated with New Space India Limited, Department of Space.
OneWeb में एयरटेल बड़ा इन्वेस्टर है. मेरे को लग रहा है एयरटेल सुनील मित्तल ने ही बोला होगा इसरो ये रॉकेट से लॉन्च करेंगे।
इससे पहले वन वेब का लॉन्चेस रशिया से हुआ है।
शायद इस बार भी होने वाला था,
हाँ।
पर वो रशिया यूक्रेन वॉर की वजह से
पॉसिबल है। वन वेब का जो जेन 1 कॉन्स्टलेशन है, दिस विल कंसिस्ट अबाउट 49 satellites per plane, and they are targeting 12 planes altogether. Okay, onboard cameras are visible now.
सो पहले ऑन क्यों नहीं किया था? क्योंकि इससे पहले लॉन्चेस भी और इसमें वो स्टेज में रहता है उसका रॉकेट कैमरा। अभी के लिए रुक शायद लाइक
So today there is another launch happening from Russia in about 45 minutes. That is Soyuz 2.1 Frigate M launch.
Yeah. Yeah, the gallery view, that was really good, like the construction and everything was.
I wish we could have seen today's launch from the gallery.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no, so next time we will try to give you like live feed of the gallery and all. Below the gallery there is also a small museum. Not a very big museum, but a small museum where they display all these launch vehicle and some satellites and all. So now
Yeah,
it's reorienting vertically. Yeah.
that museum is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have put some footages of our SSLV D1 मिशन, तो उसमें वो म्यूज़ियम का कुछ क्लिप्स है. सो बेसिकली उसमें अलग अलग लॉन्च व्हीकल्स का मॉडल है एंड सब सिस्टम्स लाइक इग्नाइटर, cases and description of launch vehicles and satellites are described.
We are about 2 minutes away from the scheduled separation of the third batch of satellites, namely 1838.
So talking more about the OneWeb satellites. So as we informed that each satellite is about 147.7 kgs. These are powered by Russian ion engines, which are manufactured by OKB, and the bus contains 2 solar panels for their supply. These satellites in the first generation cannot perform inter-satellite communication, so they'd be pretty much used for ground relay.
I think so. Ion propulsion they are just using for altitude corrections and all.
हाँ, मतलब इन ऑर्बिट ऑपरेशंस के लिए चाहिएगा ना.
Because problem with ion engine is that it needs to be burned like for a long time. बहुत देर तक चलाएगा तब जाके वो थोड़ा चेंज आएगा in altitude or velocity or
ion engines के अलावा they would be having this ADCS सिस्टम रहेगा मेन इंजन के अलावा, मैग्नेटोटॉकर्स, रिएक्शन यूजर नाउ.
third base be separate हो गए. onboard camera.
Confirmation has been achieved about separation of
historic mission tonight. In fact, early morning of 23rd of this month. And happy Diwali to all of you. So we started the celebration already in Satish Dhawan Space Center with the second operational mission of LVM3 and the very first commercial mission of LVM3. We have accomplished the orbit very accurately. Now the rocket is in its intended orbit. 16 satellites out of the 36 One Web One spacecrafts have been already ejected. I want to tell you that this is a very slow process of separating the satellites one by one. In fact, it is in sets of 4 it will be separated, and it will take long time. So at this moment, let me tell you that 16 have been separated very safely as we expected, and the remaining 20 satellites will be separating when we are not able to see it from this place. The data will come a little later, and the mission operations of observing this separation is continuing, and we will be confirming safe separation of the remaining 20 satellites after that process is completed. I am very hopeful that the remaining 20 satellites will also get separated as safely as that they did for the first of the 16. This mission is a historic mission primarily because this is the very second operational mission of LVM3 that has gone commercial, and this is an opportunity that LVM3 is able to do such a wonderful mission today, and this has been possible by the support of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, because he wanted LVM3 to come into the commercial market with a NSIL in the forefront to operationalize our launch vehicles for exploring the expanding commercial domain that is open in front of us. And congratulations to the entire launch vehicle team for grabbing that opportunity and making it ready today for this historic mission. And I also want to thank the OneWeb team for having confidence in us to host it on LVM3 for their completion of their fleets. And we are very hopeful that the next mission of LVM3 will do the same to place the remaining 36 satellites that it has been contracted with NSIL for the next launch of LVM3 M3 mission. Until then, thank you so much, and I take this opportunity to invite CMD NSIL and come over here and then speak to the public, and also to the mission director, Sri Bhaskar, to have his final say on the mission. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone present here and all the viewers who are seeing this beautiful and extremely remarkable mission that we have achieved. First of all, I'd like to compliment the team ISRO for giving us such a commendable mission of LVM3 and the precise performance, and I would say the most complex mission management for the OneWeb mission. I'm extremely delighted to see the beautiful videos of OneWeb, which we just witnessed now, where we are seeing the satellites getting deployed in space almost at an altitude of around 600 kilometers. I'm proud to say, I'm really delighted and honored, GSLV has made the most remarkable entry into the commercial launch service market. Extremely thankful for OneWeb for having faith in us, in our launch and our, I would say, the most professional and technical capability of the team. I think though today's successful event is significant in many ways to all the 3 major stakeholders of this particular mission, New Space Limited, Indian Space Research Organization, and also OneWeb India. And the first and foremost thing that came to my mind is that with this mission we have shown to the entire world how to contract and execute the mission in less than 3 to 4 months. I would really say a mission in the record possible time which the customer was expecting. I'm extremely thankful. And the kind of synergy NSI, ISRO and OneWeb has demonstrated through this mission is really, I would say, is remarkable and unbelievable. And today's OneWeb mission, I would say, is the beginning of many more business engagement that NSI is going to go with OneWeb for further strengthening our relationship between the two organizations. And with the support of ISRO that NCL always has, I think we can achieve much more better successes and give much better things to the nation. So once again, thank you everyone. Thanks Team ISRO OneWeb for the beautiful successful mission, and I'm very sure the next 20 satellites we will hear in the next 30 to 40 minutes the kind of performance it's going to deliver. Thank you very much.
Respected Chairman ISRO, Secretary DOS, all the dignitaries of ISRO, OneWeb team, NWEL, customers, center directors, associate directors, deputy directors, mission executives, all the participants, and the honorable EVIP dignitaries of OneWeb and ISRO. A very warm good morning to all of you. On behalf of my project team and the entire team ISRO, is very proud to submit this success to Team ISRO. This was a demand given to us by Chairman ISRO to execute this mission in a very short time of less than 3 months. Once the requirement is defined, the entire Team ISRO rose to the occasion, worked with full vigor and systematically as is the own of ISRO. The entire schedule was success-based and concurrent processing was followed. There was no room for slip, and everything has to be done right at the first time itself. Rigorous activities were complemented with rigorous reviews by both ISRO as well as academia, so that no stone was left unturned and there was no slip. Marathon meetings with our OneWeb customers and NCL and with volumes of data exchange was an immense process, and it was helping each other. We were very proud that we could deliver what the customers expected from us. Praise and thanks be to the Lord, the Team ISRO has done what was asked by the management to our team. I submit this success as our Chairman told as Diwali gift to all our Team ISRO. As our Chairman told, this is first LVM3 launch for international commercial satellite mission through NCL to a low Earth orbit carrying about 6-ton payload, the highest launch from our great nation. On this happy occasion, I profusely thank the entire Team ISRO, including the top executives, project executives Mr. Narayanan, Mrs. Asha Mary Matthew, the entire project team, all the review teams, all the NTT and the working teams, all the ISRO teams, and all the participating teams. I profusely again thank our NCL for giving us this opportunity to inform and thank the customers, our OneWeb, that we were very happy and very satisfied in interacting with you and sharing all mutual things. Until the end, we never had any difference of opinion and we never had any dissatisfaction. This I can honestly say, and we have met all the requirements what the customers asked. Last but not the least, I am thanking the entire family of all the Team ISRO members, those who have soiled and toiled for this mission. Thank you.
So thank you once again, all of you. We are ending the transmission at this moment, but the mission continues. We are waiting for the confirmation of the remaining satellite separation, and all mission executives will occupy their position to observe that. And thank you once again for this wonderful mission, both to OneWeb as well as NSIL, for enabling us to do this tonight. Thank you so much.
With this, we'll be ending today's stream, and we have had successful orbital insertions for 16 satellites, and the remaining 20 would be done in a short while, but out of the tracking visibility. So thank you all for joining in.
And like, share and subscribe.